Gruezi mitenand. For tonight's dinner, Schlarraffenland will bring you a very traditional Swiss dish, something that Heidi might have eaten while yodeling in the Alps. We're making Öpfelmus mit Hörnli und Ghackets, or in English, it's applesauce with macaroni and meat sauce. This is a very quick and simple recipe, but it is still perfectly comforting and mouth-watering. Are you ready to go on a culinary adventure with us? Well, ready or not, let's get cooking. We'll begin with the applesauce because it needs more cooking time. Let's start with cutting up about 1 kilo of apples into rough chunks. We know that's a lot of apples, but we want enough applesauce left over for snacking later. We're using Boskop apples, which are perfect for cooking because their sweetness will increase with cooking time. Or you can choose any apple of your choice. Now, put your apples in the pressure cooker and give it a tablespoon of cinnamon and about 50 milliliters of water so the apples at the bottom won't burn. If you don't have a pressure cooker, just a regular old pot on a stove will do. The pressure cooker just speeds up the process a little bit. We'll cook our apples on high heat for 25 minutes in the pressure cooker. Or if you're cooking on the stove, then cook your apples on medium heat until your apples are all broken down into applesauce. Remember to stir it regularly to avoid burnt apples at the bottom. Once our apples are well broken down, we can use the hand mixer to smash up the rest of the apples and also to give it a homogenized and smooth texture. Here you can taste your applesauce. If it's too sour, you can add some sugar or honey to your liking. While the apples are cooking, let's make the meat sauce. First, we dice up 1 onion and 2 cloves of garlic. We'll also cut up 1 carrot into small cubes like this. In a pan with oil, we'll saute our onion, garlic, and carrot for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium-high heat, just to get the fragrance and sweetness out of them. Then we'll add about 300 grams of ground meat. It can be either pork or beef or any kind of meat you want. We'll season it with 1 teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of paprika. And of course, we can't forget to add a generous amount of black pepper. Again, pepper addiction is healthy. After seasoning, reduce your heat to medium-low and let the meat cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the meat is cooked, we'll add 1 can of tomatoes, or you can use fresh tomatoes if you want to be fancy and impress your date. Mix everything well and keep it simmering on low heat until your tomato sauce thickens. Finally, we'll make our macaroni, or in Swiss German, it's called Hörnli. Now you've learned an obscure Swiss German word to impress your date. Cook your macaroni in salted water until al dente. After draining your pasta, don't forget to give it a good swirl of olive oil or some butter. This will prevent the pasta from clumping together, will also give it some extra deliciousness. Once your macaroni are done, we can also remove the sauce from the heat. For this dish, we can serve the meat sauce and the applesauce directly together on our Hörnli. Or you can also enjoy the applesauce on the side like we do here. However you like it, this dish would definitely warm you up on a cold night up in the snowy Swiss Alps. And if you do find this recipe of Öpfelmus mit Hörnli und Ghackets yummy and comforting, please consider liking the video and subscribe to our channel. If you also hit the bell, you'll be among the first to enjoy our delicious weekly recipes from all around the world. Now all that's left is Engweta, bon appetito, itadakimasu, may ganyan cơm, and dig in.